Hi, my friends. I'm Ed Ryan. I want to talk about my pop the lock proposal. It's really important to me. I've made it several times. I'm talking about a mass release of older African American, mostly, but there's others involved, inmates who have done at least 5 years of their sentence, are over 45, and they have, as I said, completed 5 years of their sentence at least. So think about it. You have a lingering older gentleman, black man, and African American, in jail, maybe on racist circumstances to begin with, because of what we now know about society. And he's looking at maybe doing life for something that happened years ago and it was stupid. But he's been incarcerated now for a long time, and, at least 5 years, and he is, got that much behind his crime. I mean, he's over 45. Why not release him, or release that whole class after a quick interview to make sure that they understand what they did and that they're not going to reoffend, an admission that can be filmed quickly. So it's all on film, and the commutations can issue from that document, because there's going to be thousands. We're talking about federalizing the state prisons here in America so that one president can issue the commutations to release these folks across the board, because it's a mass incarceration system that's really sick, and it's time that we end it. People end up in jail for all different reasons, but it doesn't take a lot of jail for you to know that you don't want to go back. It doesn't take 5, 10, 15, 20 life years. Right off the bat that you made a huge mistake and you don't want to go back. Let's look at this modernly, okay? Let's give these people a compassionate break. Let's not make them die in jail. That's what I'm saying. And on the one side, we're going to make sure that we're not going to have to pay the exorbitant cost to keep a convict housed here in America. So let's go forward. And for those released and looking for housing, I say we bring them all into the D.C. area and somehow bivouac them as we process and go forward. It's a big proposal, but it's something that needs to be done in America. So let's hopefully get it done. And I ask for your support. We're just going to wait for a president willing to do that, to federalize the state prisons and the federal prison, and to do the right thing. Who that person will be, who knows? I'm not saying I'm presidential timber, but I definitely would do something like that because it's the right thing to do. I hate mass incarceration based on race, and that's basically what we got going in America. It's time to end it. We can't profit off of jail systems. It's not the way to do business. It's a bad business. So let's get busy and do the right thing, my friends. Thank you. I'm Eddie Ryan. Goodbye.